Good afternoon. My name is Adrian. I'm with ADP.
Adrian, that's me, Nathan Jennings.
Right. Well, before we get started, here's my business card, just in case you need any additional information or have any questions. You have my contact info.
All right.
So.
Thank you. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
What brings you in today?
Well, just wanted to check to see how you're doing. How's your weekend going? Sorry.
Weekend was good, if that's what you're asking.
Yes.
Weekend was good. It was a cold day, Saturday was nice, but Sunday I slept in and, did whatever I wanted to do. I mean, it was a sleepy day, for sure.
I understand.
Yeah, I read a book.
All right. Do you have any forward-looking plans for this coming weekend?
Not too much. It'll be busy for sure. I'm in the window cleaning business, so I'm trying to get as many clients taken care of before Thanksgiving as possible. So it's going to be really busy. Mine will be working Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you normally don't put in time on the weekends, or do you?
No, not normally.
Okay.
People just want their windows cleaned specifically before Thanksgiving.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Black Friday.
Yes. So you're probably not going to get to read any books this coming weekend?
I'll listen to some audiobooks.
Oh,
No physical books, though,
Those are good
unfortunately.
books. What book did you read this past weekend?
What was it? Jeffrey Gitomer's leadership book, little book on leadership or something like that. Really good little read.
Quick read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many pages was it?
Maybe about 150 pages.
Oh, it's short.
Yeah.
So what would you say was the main takeaway from it? I'm always looking for takeaways.
I don't remember what it said. Leading by example, servant leadership, whatever the more you give, the more it comes back to you. And the leader should set the example and tell people how to do the job. You show them how to do it by example. So
Sounds very
that's what I got out of it.
Okay. All right. So how has business been in regards to growth?
It's been going good. About 50% growth from this time last year.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's very impressive, especially during this economy. So
yeah, we do a good job, and our customers, they refer us, and business keeps growing.
Very good. So with that growth, have you been able to sustain that as a company?
For the most part. I mean, we use Payroll Pro for payroll and have Quicken for Excel, and I'd say we're on the right track. So
overall, would you say you're satisfied with Payroll Pro?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Pricing's great, great software. I don't spend too much time on it.
Yeah. How much time on average would you say that you spend on payroll?
Oh, maybe an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you handle payroll yourself, or do you have someone? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I handle payroll.
so
Still a small business, so I kind of keep my eye on that, especially since anytime I'm spending money, I want to know about it.
Right. So sounds like you juggle quite a bit of things around here.
Yeah, I do.
So how is your stress level, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh wow, it's been a little stressful lately. We're in the busy part of the year. It's expected. I mean, we were busy this time last year, so I think it's kind of normal, to be honest with you.
So
the amount of stress.
All right. So would you say your stress level is cyclical, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I mean, we have a little slower time around. I don't know. It slows down a little bit around spring. Yeah, I would say.
So you said that it takes you about an hour to process payroll. If there was a service that could get that time down to maybe 30 minutes at most, would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I suppose.
All right.
If you can tell me real quickly about it.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just go ahead and proceed.
Okay.
Before I do get too deep, I would like to kind of just show you. Are you familiar with ADP's Run application?
Nope. I don't even know who ADP is.
All right.
Never heard of them until you came in.
Well, I'm with ADP. We are a payroll service. We have cloud-based services as well as an application on like an iPhone or an iPad. Do you have either of those?
I don't have a smartphone, but I do have a iPad.
Okay, cool. So the Run application is amazing because it would allow for you to process and approve your payroll from your iPad. So I don't know, do you currently have, does Payroll Pro have any services on the iPhone or on the iPad that you can use?
Nope, I have to access it on my computer.
Okay, so, again, with the Run application, you can process it from your iPad, your iPhone, or even an Android phone, so you have a number of choices there. And so with that, what I've done is I have, it's a demo of the Run application here on my iPhone. I just want to show you how quick it is to process payroll,
Okay.
so, do you mind?
Okay.
So on this first screen, what this allows for you to do is to set the check date. So this allows for you to, determine when the check would actually go out. It also determines when it will be posted on the general ledger. So that's really good information for like a CPA or an accountant.
Okay.
Also, it has a period start date as well as a period end date.
See that?
So this allows for you to set the pay period.
Direct deposit?
Yes.
On or off?
Do you have employees that use direct deposit?
Yeah, I have people that use direct deposit, and then people that want it just a physical check.
Well, ADP does offer both.
Okay.
And we do
Cool.
process both. Let's light that back up, and if you'll click next, or what does it say?
Okay. Cool.
Right, on this screen, what this does is this allows for you to see each individual employee for your company. So let's
Excuse me just a second, I got my phone ringing here. My other phone here. Uh-oh. I'll get back to them.
All right.
Okay.
So as you can see here, it has all of your individual employees listed. So let's say for Matthew Baxter,
Okay.
you want to add some overtime. So down at the bottom, you can enter overtime hours here.
Hopefully just 1 hour
Yeah.
overtime. I hate overtime, personally.
Understand that. So we put in that 1 hour. Let's click preview. Excuse me.
Okay, calculate?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Now this is just a warning that comes up in the demo, so
Okay.
you won't see that in the actual application. What this allows for you to see at the top is the cash that's required for you to process payroll. So this allows for you to have peace of mind because you always know how much cash is required on hand to cover your payroll. So you don't have to worry about checks bouncing or anything like that.
Okay.
In addition, if you scroll down, it has each individual. And
Okay.
amount
That's the
of-
breakdown of it?
Yes.
Good, good.
So if all of that looks good to you, you can click approve up there. Click approve.
We're done?
Yes, sir, and you just process payroll. Now, how many minutes would you say that took you?
Maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Felt like a minute, I guess.
See, so, I mean, compared to, you said you were spending 30 minutes,
An hour.
an hour, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you were spending an hour, on payroll before, so that's a significant reduction in your time. And so this would allow for you to do more outside of the office with clients, et cetera. And so, then with that, after seeing the actual application, is there any reason we can't get started today?
Yeah, tell me a little bit about pricing. I mean, I'm paying $14.95 currently every 2 weeks. Actually, sorry, what am I thinking here? It's software based. So I paid a big one-time upfront fee, and now I can use it all the time.
All right. How many employees do you have?
10 employees.
We have 10 employees. So our price for 10 employees is $28.95 every pay period. Now, I understand that you did say that you paid an upfront fee with the other. With that
Yeah, for the software. I bought the software.
So with that $28.95 that you're paying every month, you not only get access to the Run application as well as the website in the event that you need to process on the website, but it also allows for you to handle any HR additional processes. I don't know if you've ever been approached about specific questions regarding HR or not.
Yeah, once or twice.
Like what is a
I'll just Google
1099
it.
form? Well, the cool thing about the Run app also is that it provides an HR dictionary. That's actually in the application. We can go to payroll and then HR dictionary right there. And it has all of these various different types of account definitions that you may need to know.
Okay.
In addition to that, we also provide tax solutions. So we want to streamline your handling of taxes, because I understand that tax season can be very stressful for small business owners.
Mm-hmm.
So the very nice thing about ADP, is that we keep track of all of your tax information throughout the year, and then tax season is a breeze for you. And in the event that we make a mistake in filing your taxes, we cover the charges on that. So that also gives you peace of mind there. So with that, is there a reason why we can't get started today?
So you said 30, let me get this right. So it's $38.95.
Yes, or $28.95. I'm sorry.
Oh, $28.95,
Yes.
and I'm paying 14. I'm paying. Already. Yeah, I got it. Is there a trial period?
There is not a trial period, however, you're not on a contractual basis. So if you're not satisfied after the first pay period, you can cancel.
Okay, so it's just $28.95, no other fees or any hidden costs like that?
There is a $150 initial setup fee.
You're going to tell me about that eventually?
I wasn't going to tell you. Before we get you going or anything, I would have told you about that.
Why the 150? That's a huge fee, by the way. That's about what I paid for my software.
I do understand that, and I have gotten that a number of times whenever I communicate to our clients about the $150 fee. With that $150 fee, what you get is you get me personally coming out to set up the information for you. You said you do have an iPad, so I would download the Run app on that, but I would also walk you through how to actually use the website as well as the Run app, and we'll actually process your first payroll together. And so with that, it gives you peace of mind in regards to the learning curve, and so you don't have to worry about those types of things.
Okay, so there's not a trial period.
Correct.
So if I pay the $150, and then I start paying the $28.95 for every payroll period, so if I don't like it, do I get my money back?
Again, no, you do not. We do not have a money back guarantee,
Okay.
but you're not on a contractual basis.
So. I've heard good things about ADP, but I've also heard that I just don't understand how people can afford to pay the, whatever they're paying, $28.95, or maybe it's more if they have more employees, but I don't know, it's a huge step for me. I just don't know if I'm ready to take that step yet.
Well, the interesting thing, and I completely understand that, and I've had clients say that to me as well, and actually your neighbor Sally, she was very hesitant to move forward because of price. However, I was speaking to her last week, and she's very satisfied with the level of security that she has through ADP, as well as the freedom to do other things and work on her business. And I don't know if you're familiar with Michael Gerber's E-Myth.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And so that book talks about whether or not you should be the technician, the manager, or the entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And through ADP, I feel like we can get you to a level where you can function more as the entrepreneur and focus on growing your business. And with that,
so far we haven't had any problems growing our business.
Well, and I definitely commend you again on that 50% growth every year. However, how much would you say that your time is worth currently?
At least 40 an hour.
Okay. And so with that, you easily would cover the cost each payroll period, because we moved you down from an hour processing payroll to 2 to 3 minutes, and you said it felt like just 1 minute.
Is that normal? A normal time?
Yes, that is normal.
Wow. Okay.
So especially for a company of your size, it's not a difficult task to process payroll. And so I strongly believe that you can make up that $28.95 simply by, as you said, your time is worth $40 an hour.
Yeah, that's about what I charge my clients an hour
so
for my time.
You would have more time to actually meet with clients and wash and clean more windows. So, with that being said, is there any reason why we can't get started today?
I guess not. I guess let's get started then.
Well, what I will go ahead and do is set up and download the Run app onto your iPad, and go ahead and walk you through some things today, and then I can come back as soon as you're ready.
All right.
To finish up. So
Sounds good, Adrian.
thank you very much.
Thank you.